Final basic tutorial from prologue, alright? Not from all the things in the game, just from prologue. Fourth one, the final one. Let's get it. It's gonna be Santa. We're gonna be learning about being corrupted, having rot, but there's a certain thing in the tutorial that hasn't been updated from the prologue that I'll mention when we get into it. This is the final basic tutorial from the prologue, and I have fifth one that's gonna be so this one is being uploaded in the evening. The fifth one is gonna be uploaded in the morning. It's gonna be like overall video. I have no idea how I'm gonna record that. Like I'm gonna go into the custom game or I don't know. But either way, it's gonna be overall game. And let's dive straight into the fourth and final basic one. All right. A bear's pilgrimage. All right. Santa is the character that I really enjoyed in the past 2 days, or last day I should say. In Santa's story, learn to defend against the rot and discover different paths and lead to victory. Let's get it. Obviously the characters are from the other games. They are there from different tutorials, and oh, a spirit stone just spawned. That is the stones that you can collect to win the game, but I'll have that for other video. There is a peril on that stone circle that has spirit stone in it. You can that sorry, you should have win from it, and then we're gonna wait for our turn because these guys are playing right now. Santa's turn, and we come to the place. We have our leader with our letter. Let's continue with that. Okay, blah blah blah. So this is no ordinary spell card. Yeah, it is not, because it has rot. It does not use your magic. When you play the cards, they're like these. You don't use your magic that is realigned with at night with the spirit. You use, you gain rot, and then at 5 rot you get corrupted. If you're corrupted from those 5 rot, if you walk into the stone circle, right, you die immediately. If you're corrupted, you lose 1 HP, or if you have rot, you lose 1 HP every day. But corrupted has something to do with fighting, and I'll get into that after we go through these cards. So we're gonna gain 1 rot if we play this card. On top of that, we're gonna get +1 rot, and we're gonna be poisoned until end of next turn if we play this or not. But you shouldn't play this on yourself because you get poisoned, and poison does is when somebody is poisoned, every time they move they lose 1 HP. Every time they move they lose 1 HP. The spell does not cost magic. Casting will cause you to gain 1 rot. This is just current rot level. It's around it's 0 at the moment. Rot is dark, powerful, and destructive force. It consumes living energy. As you know, king in the castle is corrupted. He has rot, and every night he gains 1 + 1 rot, so that's why he has like purple eyes and is evil. When a hero gains their first point of rot, they are considered infected and will suffer -1 health at every dawn, aka every day. Every day I'm shuffling, I'm sorry. The Dark of Gold is our first quest, and if we get it, we're gonna get +1. We're gonna get a Wildfire Staff, which gives us 1 spirit and +2 magic every dawn. So you can combine that with other spell cards. Get Spirit Stone, blah 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 blah. Collect the Spirit Stone from Bear's Pose. As well as playing or equipping cards, you are able to burn cards in perils or battle. Yep. So like if you don't want to use your cards on the left, you can burn them by dragging to the middle, and you're gonna immediately get one of these icons below. If the card has that icon. So let's say there's a sword here, right? And you want to burn the card that has a sword icon. If you don't want it, you can immediately gain the sword icon on the peril or in the battle. Well, in the peril. And in the battle it goes into attack. Here it goes into the symbol. And that way you lose 1 dice immediately. Each card has an Armello symbol that matches one of these symbols on your dice. Exactly. Burning a card locks in one of your dice as the card's Armello symbol. Exactly. You burn cards by dragging, dropping them here. Exactly. Burn the offlane card to match the Sun Peril symbol. Let's do it. We have 1 there. We lost 1 dice. We can go face this, but we don't want to because I'm gonna equip that to ours because we have no equipables right now on ourselves. We're gonna lose 3 HP because we fail a barrel.
Let my rule be heard.
That is the thing that happens every day. King or Prestige Leader choose between those cards. In this case scenario, King. But in the real game, the Prestige Leader would choose those 2 cards. I mentioned that in the previous video. Now we're just waiting to King to move and other players to have their turns, like Tane, Mercurio, and I think it was Amber. Yeah, they're doing their quests, moving around, training settlements, and fighting and doing perils as well. While we have our first quest on our right side, I think. Oh, she teleported. And we have our turn to play. I'll just equip this real quick. See if you can kill anyone. Nope. +1 rod, +1 random rod spelling target's cast. Okay, let's see, can we burn anything? We can burn this. And then we can play. Let's do this and let's then throw the dices. Wow, we failed the peril. And as we play, we fail, we gain 1 rod. And the Bane attack us from the dungeon, because sometimes you can get Banes from dungeons. Banes are corrupted creatures, born of the rod. Any creature they kill, they infect with 1 rod. And Bane start with 5 rod, so that's why they're corrupted. When you gain 5 rod, you are a corrupted creature. And any creature they kill, they infect with 1 rod. Senna's sheer power uses her high spirit to battle corrupted creatures instead of her fight. So in Senna's scenario, when you're fighting someone, you don't use your fight or how do you say that? Swords. You instead use your spirit as the amount of dice you have in battle. Now, creatures with higher rod than their opponent will receive their opponent rod as bonus dice in battle. So since she has more rod than me, this Bane, and I have 1 rod, so that's obviously she has more. She's gonna get 1 dice from me because my rod value is 1. So just look at the bottom right there. She's gonna get 1 dice there. 1 second. There we go. You can burn cards in battle to guarantee particular dice results. Exactly. I personally this is a miss, so I'm not gonna I'm not gonna do it. And I killed the Bane. I mean, the Bane just got bodied by me. It's alright. And I got, obviously when you kill Bane, oh I didn't tell you that, when you kill Banes you get 1 prestige from that, like when you kill players. And I can finally go to my quest. Now we have 2 HP. If we die, we are gonna, if you fail we're gonna lose 2 HP, but you know us, we're gonna do it either way. And we gain 1 body from doing this. And we are winning this quest without a doubt. Of course. And we have a quick roll, +1 spirit and plus magic every dawn. +2 magic every dawn. We can use that. Okay, he doesn't let me do it. There we go. Now let's end the turn. Now, when the day comes, they're gonna lose 1 HP because I'm brought it. We're gonna go over the description right now. When my next turn is, so I can read you guys the raw description. There we go. If you have 5 or more raw, you are corrupted. Corrupted heroes still lose 1 health every dawn. Corrupted heroes gain dark powers such as 1 health each time they kill another creature in battle. So when you're corrupted and you kill someone, you gain 1 HP. In addition, any creature corrupted by the rod will take damage equal to their rod if they enter a sacred stone circle. This is incorrect, so this one is incorrect. If you're a corrupted creature and if you won't walk into the stone circles, those are the circles like with a circular stones pattern that sometimes have spirit stones in them. If you're corrupted and if you walk inside them, you die immediately. If you're corrupted, you don't lose health, of the value of your rod. You die immediately. So this is updated. I'm telling you the correct version. You die immediately if you walk into the stone circle if you are corrupted. Okay, so Rod. The Rod is the ultimate corruption. Flirt with the dark arts or lead an unsavory life and you too might feel the dark grip of the Rod. Heroes with Rod first become infected. Continue dedication to this dark path, see them become corrupted. Yeah, so when you gain the Rod, nothing happens. Only a day you lose 1 HP and you are like titled as infected. But if you gain 5 rod, you become corrupted, and then every time you kill someone, if you're corrupted, you gain 1 HP, and if you walk into the stone circle, you'll die immediately. But if you're corrupted, or if you're going in that direction of the victory, remember what happened with us in the Bane. When I was fighting the Bane, because he had more rod than me, he gained more dices, and I had 1 rod, so he gained 1 dice from me. So you have some benefits of rod when you're when you want to fight someone, and especially if you want to fight a king and you have more rod than king. Where's our next quest? It's oh, we need to go. Okay. Alright, we're not gonna die. Now, here is the really important thing. In the palace, you see on all sides these icons. That means if you want to go from this side, you're gonna obviously be challenged by a peril, and your dices are gonna be from your spirit because it matches that spirit symbol. If you come from this side, you're gonna face a peril, but the dices you're gonna have in that peril are gonna be from your sorry, this is not spirit, this is wit. This is spirit. So if you come from this side, you're gonna be having dices in that peril from your spirit. Palace gardens are protected by powerful palace perils that remain until defeated. Exactly. Reaching the palace is difficult. Collect a good mix of cards in your hand and burn cards to improve your chances of success. Yep, I think you always need to burn 5 cards or have to match 5 symbols in King's Perils. But remember this, when you enter the palace, you lose all action points. Whether you have like 1 remaining or 2 remaining, you lose all of them immediately, because it would be kind of OP if you could just enter palace and attack king immediately if you succeeded a peril. But if you finish 5 quests, that 5th one grants you an entry to the palace from your side of the spawn. So if I spawn here, right? If I spawn here down below, and if I do the 4th quest, right? The 5th quest gains me an entry from this side, I think, or this side, but either way you're gonna see in the game. You get the point. That means what entry is, you can get to that side of the palace without doing the peril. So once you enter the palace, if no guards are there and if you're not unlucky, next turn you can just attack the king. But entering the palace, I think, grants you the bounty, so you become wanted. See how I lost all of the action points. Okay, I'm really unlucky, and I'm gonna die here because I didn't. Yep. I died because I lost HP. The peril was -1 HP per unmatched symbol, and I didn't match 2 symbols, which means I was gonna lose 2 HP, and I did it, and I died. Reaching the palace is a difficult task. Each attempt uses up all remaining action points. Yep. Every day King loses his HP, and every day he spawns perils, and on King's turn guards move, and in the night, if you're close to the Bane exile, they're gonna attack you immediately. But that's things I want to cover later on. They're just doing their quests right now. I need to go there again. Now I can kill someone. I can kill Mercurio or Amber, because I have the thing. But since she is prestige later, let's kill her. Let's end our turn. Our magic got realigned with the spirit. You remember that from the last video? Because it's a knight. Amber is back. I mean, I killed her. Feels bad. Really does not feel bad. And it's my turn. Creates a toxic -1 health fog on the tile until Let's put it there. So if she walks in, she's gonna be toxic. Toxic. Unwanted. There we go. We did apparel. Let's gain our stone. Let's go Arnold Schwarzenegger and gain that stone real quick. Oh, I failed. Alright. I lost my prestige. But I got my spirit and prestige from it, so I didn't really lose that. I teleported away with teleport. I gain these Dooming Pellets that I get 2 dices. And I have nothing to do, so let's end the turn. As the current prestige leader, Amber has playing the game in the political way. If the king's rod consumes his life while Amber is the prestige leader, she will achieve the prestige victory and claim the throne. Every day, king loses HP, so if he was to die from his own corruptancy, Amber would have won because of her prestige leader. Thane is heading towards the King's Slayer victory. He will need to breach the palace and attack the king directly. If the Thane defeats the king in battle without dying, he'll be named the King of Armello. If he fails to die, if he dies and he kills the king, the prestige leader wins again. And Mercury trying to get his rod higher than the king's. So if he attacks the king with a higher rod value, he slays him. Mercury will become the new Lord of Corruption, because then, I remember, if you have more corrupted, more rod than your enemy, you gain amount of rod that he has as your dice number. And Sana is trying to get stone victory. Heroes first need to collect 4 spirit stones. With 4 stones, they must breach the palace and confront the king, cleansing the kingdom of Rod. And that was the final tutorial. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the 4th one, the basic tutorial. As you can see, I would assume that you guys, some of you guys who are like more chilled, you are going to be going towards prestige victory. Some of you guys that are really into those evil stuff and like more kind of more challenging, you're gonna go towards the Rod. I'm saying challenging because Rod, you do lose 1 HP every dawn. And if you're into stones like I am at the moment, you're gonna be collecting those stones, only 4 of them, to breach the palace and cleanse the king from his illness. Or if you're just all aggressive, you're just gonna get good stats and go to the king and kill him, but you cannot die then. So that was all. As I said in the beginning of my first video, really cool things to do is, before doing any of this prologue, watch the tutorial, watch this trailer, then do all 4 levels in prologue, and then look at the trailer at the end. You're gonna see a complete picture of how actually every character has its own kind of part in the trailer, how he's winning, what he's doing, and I think some passives show in the trailer as well, like Sana with collecting the well, that has nothing to do with passives, but I think it may show one passive in the trailer, I'm not sure. That was it from basic tutorials, from the prologue. Hope you guys like this series, like 4 basic tutorials from the prologue. If you did, let me know in the comment section, give me positive or positive criticism, and let's just all in all feedback. If you think that, as I said in the first, second, and third, this can help your friends out, share this video with them, or just share in general. If you find it helpful, like it, dislike it, it's up to you, and subscribe to the channel if you want to. Is there anything else that I want to say? The 5th one overall is gonna come tomorrow in the morning, and that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you today evening. I'm posting another video. Well, this video, and then on Friday tomorrow I'm gonna be posting this one. So without further ado, peace out.